everybody, and welcome to the Terrible Podcast. This is going to be episode 2 with our very special guest, Tesla from Scientistssay.
Yo, what up? What up?
All right, I am joined by my lovely co-host, Susenshi, and I also have cats trying to fight each other. So if you hear that, know that a battle's going down. Who else would like to take their turn?
All the murderers say the same thing, too. I mean, what you hear in the background, oh, those are cats. Yeah, that cat fighting.
Yeah,
That's not someone.
I've seen some Garfield videos.
That's not someone begging for their life. You just hear like a soft help. And I'm like, oh my god, my cat knows how to speak. Who wants to go next?
I am just literally playing with buttons right now, so don't mind me.
I was gonna say, is that your introduction that you want people to know?
Oh, what do I want people to know? I don't know what I want them to know. I mean, I guess they'll know about me once they know about me. I don't fucking know.
You could have said hey, I'm into mixed martial arts, or
alright, don't put my business out there like that. Just kidding.
But that's how people recognize. You're like, I don't want anyone to find out where I am, who I am, or have anything to deal with me. You know what? That's fine. Tesla, you can go.
I don't know. It's kind of funny because I'm both an open book and very, very, very not at the same time.
It's like we're 20 minutes in and we're still figuring it out.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Okay, one thing I wanted to talk about is paranormal things. Have you ever had something that's very paranormal that has happened to you? Just there was something that you were you just could not explain. If you had all the knowledge in the world, you still would not be able to explain it.
Yeah, plenty.
I'm curious to hear.
I know. I was waiting for you, Tesla.
Do you have any scary stories?
Oh, what year was it? Veterans Day 2011.
Damn. He knows the goddamn date and everything. Hold on.
Of me and the very first 4 original scientists of Scientistssay.
Mm-hmm.
I randomly was bored out of my mind, and I was on Google Maps, and I found this really hidden cemetery not super far from where we lived at the time. No, it must have been 2010. It was 2010, yeah. And we decided, hey, let's go ahead and visit that. It's Veterans Day, and, it's 2 a.m. So we go to this cemetery that we randomly found at 2 something in the morning. So we're there when the witching hour comes in. It's 3 o'clock.
Oh.
And we just started watching, I think Ghost Adventures had just started airing then.
Oh,
it was brand spanking new, and we were all kind of into it. And so the 4 of us go, and of course I'm one of the former members was super duper afraid of death and graveyards.
No, why would you bring them?
So they hung out in the car for a while, and then actually came out into the cemetery, which blew everyone's mind. But it was me and the Hawking decided to try to do an EVP, and we sat there, asked a few questions, because one of the graves was somebody who was fought in the Civil War, so it was died in the 1890s type of situation. I think the oldest grave, not the oldest, but there was somebody who was born in the 1700s that was buried there, so it's pioneer for where I live. That's pioneer area.
Good God.
We do our random stuff. The Einstein comes up to us and goes, hey, I started hanging out with, I can't remember the name of the person. And we're like, who the hell are you talking about? And he's like, oh, this guy. And apparently he just sat there and started chatting to a tombstone. We get back and we plug in the recording device, and the Hawking does into his computer. And 10 minutes later, he comes out and he's like, dude, you got to hear this. And we're listening to it, and you can hear the Kaku and the Einstein in the background you can hear some cars passing by, but very distant, and then you can hear Hawking and I chatting, and there was a fifth voice you could hear, and there's only four of us there.
No.
What it ended up saying, because this was quite a while ago now. And keep in mind, the Hawking's the one who actually has a PhD, and even he was like, he's like, there's gonna be an explanation for it.
I'm not gonna be the one to find it.
But he was like, I don't know what that is. So he's like, I don't think it was an actual ghost or anything like that, but we don't have a better explanation. We don't know who that was, what that was.
How could you blow that off? You hear a fifth voice, and it doesn't even have to be very clear, right? But you hear something, and you're just like, I'm a scientist, but like, it's science. Like clearly, it could be like one of the main things they would be like, oh, it's certain vibrations or certain, da da da. I'm not a scientist. I don't know, right? I don't know their responses, but like, if you can't explain it, it doesn't have to be paranormal, but you can't just be like, there's an explanation and not try to solve it,
Well, you have to also remember it was 3 a.m. or so at this time. And it's like, do we really want to go back out there? No.
The answer is yes.
Only you say that.
Look, I'll go back. I know I'm not wishing it into existence, but I know a ghost will follow me, and we'll probably be best buds.
Oh, girl, you do you.
Look, and if I'm real tight with the ghost, like he could possess somebody, me, and if that's not true love, I don't know what is.
Oh, hell no. Man, I got the holy water already.
Somebody really, really paid attention to that scene in Ghostbusters. And I mean, to be fair, Dan Aykroyd wrote that scene in because that's something that happened to him.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No.
Dan Aykroyd is super into paranormal, like hyper into it. Yeah.
I love that. I didn't know that actually. Yep. Also, pretty sure Susenchi has not seen Ghostbusters.
There's a lot. You gotta fix that ASAP.
I'm working on it. I'm making a playlist.
I haven't watched a lot of things, to be honest.
You don't need to watch, there's some movies that, in all honesty, you don't really super need to watch, but if you're at all interested in, or have, a kind of a curiosity or kind of fascination with, ghosts and spirits and everything like that, it is a movie definitely worth watching. Plus, it's one of the best. It's a horror comedy from the 80s. It's the best one of the horror comedies, in my opinion.
Yeah, I kind of do have to agree with that. There's something about it that was, really, it was, very scary, but it was also funny, and, do you remember me talking about, the Stay Puft Man? I compare myself to the Stay Puft Man a lot. That or the Pillsbury Doughboy.
I thought you compare yourself as Bubba Sawyer.
That's what you compare me as, motherfucker. All right, listen. You're an asshole.
I'm
I hear some aggression, and I'm a little scared.
What now?
I hear some aggression. I'm a little bit scared now.
Oh,
no. Okay, so here's what happened with that. So the story of that is I really don't like Bubba Sawyer for the reason of we were playing Dead by Daylight, and I know you've seen a little bit of it. It's just where killers chase survivors. At this point, I was unfortunate to be a survivor, and our killer was Bubba Sawyer, and he was a very toxic, horrible person. I remember the match just going to shit. I didn't even want to play after that. So whenever Susenchi decides to call me Bubba Sawyer or anything surrounding Bubba Sawyer, I instantly have this rage and aggression and also distrust. Because I remember that match going so bad and me just being I don't care anymore. I will instantly die. Get me out of here. And you should never be that way. Especially to a video game. It was horrible. I'm going to look at the Stay Puft Man.
Marshmallow Man. You know what's kind of funny about that is originally it was they wanted the original mascot for Alka-Seltzer
I
to be
do.
that. It was I can't remember, his name is Zippy. He's like his body is an Alka-Seltzer tablet, and he's got like that Cracker Jack like sailor's cap on. Yeah, but they lost the license for it. Or they couldn't get Alka-Seltzer to agree. So instead of marshmallow like going everywhere, it probably would have been like Alka-Seltzer bubbles.
I love that. Susenshi, I don't know if you can see it, but I just, I put in the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So if you can see that
The
outside of
Michelin
it.
Man. Yeah, I love him.
Oh, that little roly-poly thing. Okay.
Not a roly-poly, come on.
In the cartoon, he's like half the time he's an ally.
True, that is true. That's true.
Have you actually seen the cartoon?
No, I did not.
Did you know that there was a Ghostbusters cartoon? Because that's
No,
a little while ago.
I did not know this. I didn't. The only thing Ghostbusters related that I knew was like the second one was coming out.
Second one? The second one came out in '89.
Like the third one. Sorry. Look, man,
You're killing me. You're killing me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait until you find out
I remember.
what
No,
movies
because I
don't
remember there
watch.
was the second one, and people were like, "Oh, don't see it. It's not as good." So I completely erased it from my mind. So I was like, "Oh, the new one, the second one came out." Yeah, I sound like a goof.
Yeah, there's one that came out in 1989 that wasn't as good as the first one, which was '84. And I will say this: the coolest part of that movie is that they hack into the Statue of Liberty, and they use it as a walking mechanical like robot. But the way that the item that they use to control it is an NES Advantage controller.
Oh my god, I love that.
Like the 4-6 button arcade looking controller that was on for the NES. Yeah, they're using an NES controller to make the Statue of Liberty move.
And if that's
how big Nintendo was back then, like nobody's joking about how big it was, yo.
It's true. It's true.
So what about y'all? What about y'all on spooky stuff?
Oh yes. Back to the subject at hand.
I have really bad ADHD. I can derail anything.
No, because I could derail a subject faster than I could stay on track of one. So, back to it. Susenchi, why don't you tell us a ghost story? I will check on the cats because it's been too long that they've been quiet. And if some of them want to go outside, I'm going to check that too. So, I will leave that up to you.
Oh, shit.
Tell us, just tell us a story. Make it enticing, right?
I'm not great at enticing, okay? You know damn well I just straight up tell you, hey, I just got fucking touched by a ghost. That's it.
But, like, tell us how it happened. Do you know who it was? Was there a certain point in your life that, like, triggered this event? You know what I mean? The detail.
I was a baby.
A baby?
Yeah. Alright. Okay, guys. Where do I fucking start?
Probably when you were a baby.
Once upon a time, I was a little itty baby. My parents decided to go to, I believe, Chicago. I'm not pretty sure, because my dad used to gamble, and he goes, like, out to states and stuff just to gamble. It's not the casino gambling. It's more like a, what you call those little thing? Roll the dice?
Perhaps.
I guess. I don't know. So, every time he's like the master, like, game master. So people would invite him to, like, houses out of state. Which is crazy to me.
That's weird, yeah.
He is, like, he's pretty big in that area, I guess. So they were driving to, I want to say Chicago. Yeah, let's just say that. Chicago. And, I'm still cute little baby, I guess. They were driving, and
Were you like a baby, or were you like a toddler?
A baby.
Okay.
A full-blown wham baby. Fuck. Shit. Okay. So my dad suddenly, he never gets tired when driving. Because he drove to California. Usually I believe it takes like 5 days, 4 days. He drove there 2 days max. So he's a fast driver. He suddenly got tired and he was like, hey, I'm really tired. I'm sleepy. Knowing damn well that man never gets sleepy. Bruh, he could stay up for fucking 5 days. How the hell are you sleepy now, of all times? Alright. So they were driving and, there's like woods and stuff. Basically just woods. And then my dad was like, hey, look at that. That's a hotel. Let's go to that hotel. Out in the middle of nowhere. Bitch, that ain't no hotel. That ain't no fucking hotel. But my mom was like, are you sure? It's in the middle of nowhere. And he was like, it'll be fine. I got my gun with me. Da-da-da. So they walked in and they were...
protecting Dad. He's like, don't worry, I've got my gun.
Yeah, like a gun could do something spiritually. Dad, are you forgetting something here? I think he did. When they do walk in to like the front desk receptionist or whatever, my mom said the lady looked really pale and she had like dark circles on her, like, around her eyes and stuff. And she was like skinny bones with bones and skinny whatever. And she sounded like she was dead.
So like raspy or like or did she sound very faint or did she sound like welcome to the hotel? Like did she sound like she was smoking?
She sounded like...
Or did she sound like she was going to pass out?
No, she sounded like robotic.
Ah, okay.
Like,
alright.
Welcome.
I get you.
Like, there's no tone and nothing in there.
Monotone, yeah. Okay, alright. I get you.
So, she just slid the key to my dad. She did not hand it to him. She just slid that shit across the fucking desk. That's what my mom told me. And then my dad was still sleepy. He didn't realize, surroundings. And my mom was like, she had a feeling. Because you know how my mom is.
Yeah.
She'd been through shit like that. But anyway, that's for another time, I guess. So they went up to the room and everything. And my dad just fucking passed out. Usually he checks for camera, for, any suspicious things. But he did not. He just went on that bed and fucking passed out. So my mom is still awake, and she's like, she feels kind of off, like off-putting, but she just kind of shrugged it off and then put me in the middle of the bed while my dad was sleeping, and then she turned on the TV, and she was like sitting up and turning on the TV, and then she was like, I'm gonna just get, some sleep. So she turned on the TV, she kind of like slid down, tried to, sleep in a supine position, and then suddenly... she had her hands up on her chest because, she felt weird. I guess it's like a defensive, move, I guess. I don't fucking know. Suddenly, something slapped her hand out of the way. And then she was like, what the fuck? But I fell asleep after. And then she did it again. This time, the dude literally, like... I said dude. Whatever it is, pinched my mom in the face. And then she was trying to wake my dad up. She was like, honey, do you not, are you, like, having this, like, experience or what? He was like, what are you talking about? I'm sleepy. Can we just talk about it tomorrow? My mom literally threw the, like, remote at my dad. And I was like, what's wrong? Jesus Christ. That man trying to sleep. But she's having, like, a mental break now. Where something's just pinching her cheeks and, like, pushing her, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. So, yeah, that's the paranormal stuff. And then, after that, they woke up, get out and everything. All that jazz in Chicago, and they came back. They don't see the hotel anymore. The same way that they came back. Like, the same road. They don't see the hotel or anything. It's just straight up wood. And my dad was like, Didn't we, stop by a hotel here somewhere? And mom was like, I guess so. And then my dad like, oh my Jesus Christ. Next time, remind me to bring, protection. And then my mom's like, Yeah, you should have brought it the first time. You dummy. So yeah, that's what happened.
Because I think I've heard this story once before, and
You
every
did.
time I hear this story, I literally do think of Hotel California,
Yeah.
where the guy's like, where he's, you could check in anytime you like, but you can never leave, and it's like, all right, bestie, but can I leave?
Yeah.
That, or when they were just like, like, we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, but like that, it's just like they're kind of like it's stuck in an era, and like for this to be happening, it's very surreal. It's like this shit can't be happening, but it is in fact like happening.
Yeah,
Oh, it's just weird.
it happened. Like, I didn't believe it, but I was there though.
True, and like I know that your mom is very spiritually in tune, so like I could see a lot of shit happening. And besides, there have been a lot of like scary things. I don't know what that was. Speaking of paranormal, I don't know what that was. But there are just a lot of things that's like it's very unexplainable. And like that shit right there, like having like thinking you're somewhere and like finding out that it's just like gone. Like that's some shit you would hear like in Reddit, or like if someone's trying to be really smart and do like a ghost story, right?
Yeah, probably.
With like,
Yeah.
but like this actually happened, and that's what's crazy to me because it's like, how do you explain that?
Yeah.
How do you tell someone this
Yeah.
is real? And like I can't, like I don't, I like my brain can't comprehend that.
I couldn't either.
You know?
See, me trying to explain the story, it's like, maybe you guys are not, like, believing me, but that shit happened. I don't know what to say.
I don't put a lot of things past people. Like, you can obviously tell when someone exaggerates things and when they lie about certain things, but there are certain things where it's like, how do I explain it? Like, there's just certain shit that, like, happens. Like, I remember, I was not there for this, thank God. But I do have another, like, Ouija board story.
No fucking shit.
So there was one time where my sister, she had a Ouija board, and she was like, I want to do it, at a friend's house. And they were all prepared for it. They were all excited. Because apparently it's just a Hasbro game, but like honestly, that shit messes with you like spiritually, so it can And they were trying to like get in contact with this woman, or what it claimed to be a woman who was like from the 1800s, and like somehow she was like really just like she was just stuck. And the way that you can find out about like there are certain ways that you find out about like ghosts, right? If a ghost tries to escape, it will constantly repeat the same letters, so then you'll have to force it goodbye and stop it there. Or if they try to like slide the board off, if they try to slide the what is it called, the planchette, if they try to knock the planchette off the board, that's another way to like let them free. There's a lot of ways you can do that. So they were talking with this like woman who said she wanted to like get out, and they were like, all right, we gotta go, we gotta force you goodbye, we gotta leave.
See, what you got to do. What you got to do in that situation is, if they're just spouting the same letters over and over again, then remind them the rules of Wheel of Fortune.
What?
Put them
No,
on
you
this.
can't ask for letter T again. Damn it! This is the 15th time. You tell them
You're
to buy
like-
something. You tell them to buy a damn vowel.
You tell them, you're like
Jack wouldn't put up with this shit. I'm not either.
you don't even man, you don't even like ask them a question. You just like write out bankrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like they were like, we're gonna tell you goodbye, and then the spirit stopped, and then it spoke the words, or it spelled the letters ZOZO. Now I had no fucking clue what that was, and
Probably Final Fantasy 6 fan then.
and my sister told me, she was like, that's the demon that lives in the board. And she was like, she was like, Zozo is the name of the demon that lives in the board. And I was like, oh, bitch, cut it off. Cut it off.
Stat.
So then
no. Emergency.
Yeah, they forced it goodbye. Now, I remember when I did it with them one time, and it was, you're never supposed to spell the letters out as they're writing it. So you just kind of keep it in your head as a mental note, or you write it down in your phone, or like as a note, right? You never speak it out loud. It started moving, and I was like, haha, funny guys, because, you kind of believe it, but there was this energy about it that didn't feel like everybody else, because like everybody else was in tune. They were trying to do the same thing. There was this weird energy, and like we were trying to ask it questions, and it tried to answer, and then it just got stuck in the loop of like saying the same letters over and over and over and over. And I was like, oh, we're gonna let it go. We're gonna tell it goodbye. And we did, and it was good that time, but I was like, I can't deal. I was like, you could just kind of feel like the energy as you told it goodbye kind of dissipate a little bit. It gets tense for a second, and then it kind of dissipates if you did it right. But that was fucking scary, and that wasn't even. I still have a lot of like paranormal things that happened. There's a child crying. No, I'm not a psycho. It's my cat. Hold on. But like, there's just, I don't know. There's just so many things where it's like I can't explain what happened here.
I mean, that's what paranormal means. It's not normal, beyond normal. Stuff like that, like by definition. So, UFO, it doesn't mean alien. It just means a flying object that is not readily, you can't readily identify.
I will say another thing that happened. It's very rare when my family gets together, like all of them. And I remember we were playing Monopoly, and I went to.
Oh God, that blood sport.
And I was like, I will go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, and I remember I was washing my face because I wanted to stay up and buy property. There was like the bathroom straight ahead of me, and on my left was my mom's room. I remember washing my face, taking one step out the bathroom door, boom, like the radio just turned on in my mom's room, and it started playing one of my grandma's like favorite songs, and I was like, coincidentally, it was. I don't know why my grandma liked the song, but it was Ice Ice Baby. And I don't even know how it was on the radio. Just started straight up playing Ice Ice Baby. And I was like, that's why I got trauma. I was like, I've got Ice Ice Baby trauma. But like, it was something that was so scary because they looked at me and they were like, did you turn it on? And I was like, I just came out of the bathroom. Like, you guys saw me walk to the bathroom. It was just something that was really scary because I was like one of the many like songs that like could have played. It was like one of my grandmother's like favorite songs. Questionable choice. Like one of her favorite songs, and the radio just cut on, and I was like, I remember that too, and it was just horrible.
Damn it, it's been too long since I've thought of this freaking website. There was a website that I used to go to for many, many years.
Yeah.
Right around Halloween, and I can't remember the name of it. It was an old like HTML. I mean, web almost like 1.0. Like probably first designed in 1997, 1998. And it had a boatload of haunted places from across the world. And it was pretty in depth. It kind of blew my mind. That's one reason I kept going back to it. But now that I'm like thinking about it again, because I want to bring it up, I can't remember the name of it. Because I'm looking up right now. And it's like either Badlands or Haunted Lands or Deadlands, but I'm not finding it.
Speaking of that, because you just reminded me of something too. We have a place here. Let me actually try to look it up. Give me just a second. I'm gonna see if I can get some information on it to better research. So there's this thing that we have here, and it's called Voodoo Village. And it's I don't know. Here's the thing. Nobody knows if it's real or not. Some people have had very bad experiences there, and some people haven't. But apparently when you stop at a certain point in Voodoo Village, your car will automatically shut off. Like it'll just shut off. And so it says culture trip. It's a little article that I'm gonna like kind of skim through. In the 1960s, a self-ordained Baptist minister named Wash Harris, or Doc as his nickname, began to develop a compound on his property. This idea was for the compound to be a center of spiritual healing, and he named it St. Peter's Spiritual Temple. On the property are lawn ornaments and forms of art that Harris created, including sculptures and paintings that he used as devotionals, believing that his ability was to preach and heal was a gift from God. These pieces, which have distinct Masonic influence, oh fuck that, include a large cross with nails jutting out, rainbow-colored fences, stuffed animals, animal skulls, totem-like sculptures, and ladders. Harris says his sculptures are decrees to God, and he constructed these works as cleansing tools to help wipe out negative forces. No.
Great.
I don't know who... That's weird! Totem-like sculptures, ladders, animal skulls, a large cross with nails jutting out. That doesn't really sound spiritually healing for me. I don't know. That might just be me, but like I didn't want to say where it was. I'm pretty sure you can look it up where Voodoo Village is. I mean, we only have like the one. Oh my god, no, wait, because there are questions that people have asked. One was, I don't know this place. Is it safe to visit there or is it not safe? And somebody said it's not safe. And somebody said very safe. I have a son. His grandfather is Doc Harris. His mother is Rebecca. Very safe as long as visitors enjoy the site and stay in there. All right. Scary. It says, are these people part of a cult or something, or are they crazy? It's like, of course not. A myth was started long ago. It was never dispelled. The myth grew more elaborate with time. Ooh. Somebody said, what's the history of this place? Somebody said, as long as you're respectful and mindful of your surroundings, this is an intriguing and interesting place to go and talk with the person who owns the place. He's a master mason, and he has a lot of historical things he can share with you. Oh, fuck that. I had a very bad experience. Do you guys know what masons are?
Yeah, they're kind of everywhere.
No. Wait, do I?
I had a terrible experience with a mason.
Can you describe an mason, please?
Okay, like...
Oh, is that the name of it?
What?
I'm still looking for that website.
No, you're good. But that's okay. So it's these people. It's these older gentlemen who are in like a cult, but they call it a brotherhood.
Oh,
and my
those...
ex,
At least the Masons were a trade union essentially.
yeah,
Because masonry is like you build things with bricks and stuff like that. So they were like bricklayers essentially. Just
yes,
and back in the Middle Ages and later Middle Ages into the Renaissance, they were often very wealthy because they had a very useful trade skill. Like imagine being one of the only people that knew how to build a road. You'd get pretty wealthy and powerful through that. So,
sure.
by the way, I totally found that website.
You're spitting facts, and also,
Hey, you never know. Maybe I am one.
and that's cool. But also, I've had very bad times.
You mean bad experiences with them?
Yeah. And then there's like that I remember I was like, he was in a meeting and I was there because who am I if not showing moral support, right? Who am I if not showing moral support? And I remember it being like very scary, not scary in particular, but like the vibe. It has this, because I've been in like one of the places, and it had this dead, stiff air. It kind of felt suffocating. And I remember there was a lady who was like one of the like oldest members there, and you can just kind of tell when people are like really old members. And I tried to make conversation with her. I was like, oh, how are you today? And how's everything? And da-da-da, whatever. And she just looked at me as if I was not supposed to be talking to her, and if she was also dead inside. And I was like, cool. Because I was like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to make a good situation out of absolutely fucking nothing. And she was just like, yeah, no, don't talk to me. And I was like, you know what? Fair point. Fair point. I'm just gonna. And then I like sat there for like 3 hours, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then they hacked his like email, and I was like, maybe we should split. That's not what that's not what happened. But could you imagine? It's just like maybe we should call it quits here.
Feel like they're watching you and me.
Yeah, I don't need to be in this negativity. I don't need to be in this dead air. But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. It was just weird and scary. And then they tried to lead it to the Bible and everything, and the betrayal of a man and being a bricklayer or something. I can't fully remember it because I try to block everything that was there out as much as possible. But yeah, so you found the website? Tell us about this website so we can all kind of go to it.
Yeah, it's the shadowlands.net and then specifically /places. And if you go there, the original paranormal website, helping, educating, and sharing since 1994. Yeah, it looks like this is old web, but it has haunted places in the U.S. and in other countries, and they're usually user submitted. So, like, there's some really creepy places in my state that I didn't know about until I started coming here. Like, I'll just be kind of open. There's a park. There's an infamous park called Cathedral Park. It's underneath a bridge, a connector, to this neighborhood, and then literally almost a ghost town across the river. It's kind of funny because it's just wall of mountains and trees, and then this little town's just hidden in there. But on the east end of it, which it leads into Cathedral Park, and in 1949, there was a murder that took place there, and people to this day still say that you can hear. It was a 16 or 15-year-old girl that was murdered. They say you can still hear her screams.
Oh, shit.
And then the Shanghai tunnels, which are super duper famous. It's an old collection of tunnels that was meant to help with when the river flooded. The Willamette River flooded. It was meant to help, keep water from getting into the buildings, essentially. During the late 1800s and early 1900s, that's where the term Shanghaiing comes from. There were people that would basically kidnap men. They set up trap doors underneath bar stools and everything like that at the local eateries and pubs, and the bar owners were in on this too because they were making a boatload of money doing this. They would knock on the floor, letting the people underneath know, hey, we got one who's nice and drunk off his ass. They'd pull on a lever or something like that. Trapdoor would open up underneath the guy. He'd fall. They'd take his shoes and a few other things because he's drunk off his ass, and literally just throw him onto a boat. Usually a trade vessel or something like that was heading out to China and stuff like that. Usually Shanghai. But there's a lot of hauntings that are reported down in there.
That is scary.
But some of them are kind of funny because it's I'm looking at one that's for there's a Denny's restaurant that's haunted, and then Burger King. Though if it's a Burger King I'm thinking of, that one actually burned down mysteriously. But yeah, so it's if you ever want to go check out some kind of creepy hauntings in your state and whatnot, you can go there. I spent a long time on that, cross-referencing the building with the city and trying to find it on Google Maps because I don't know what fun is.
That'll be okay. You know what? When we make it down there to your state, you're gonna show us these places. We're all gonna get scared together. We're all gonna get scared together. So I looked at a couple of these, and there are 2 of them that are the same place that is very scary to me. So Susenchi goes here. It's and I want to.
Oh my gosh!
I want to. The first one.
I gotta look this up. I think I can find it.
The first one is the UC building.
What? Girl, that's not scary.
It says there.
Oh, you guys have a Johnson City as well. Interesting. And a McMinnville. That's creepy.
We're closer than you think. No, I'm just kidding.
We're literally 15 minutes away from this.
Yes. So it says there are reports of a presence in the building which rides the elevator. The elevator is set to automatically return to the second or third floor if out of use for a period of time. It has opened on the 4th floor or 1st for people to get in when the final inspection of the building is done at closing. It's believed to be the ghost of a construction worker who fell from the 3rd floor during the building of the center.
I don't even know
There's
that
an
story.
addendum on it. The October 2007 update. Unless that's wrong. The building's been demolished.
They said that the UC building has been demolished, but honestly, I don't think it was demolished. I think that it just got upgraded
Could
because
be.
we've been to the UC building. I want to say another one is the old Bryster. It says it was said to be a young female college student who was, we'll bleep that out, and killed in the tower of this old library. The ghost has been seen
Girl,
in
hold on.
many custodians who just recall seeing a student who appeared and then vanished. The ghost would also scream, "Help me," which at times would very much scare the campus
Wait,
police who would go in the building to inspect the screams.
Alice, wait. You said the library?
The old Bryster Library.
Okay. You know what I do when I go there?
It said many students in the past have tried to spend the night in the library and have only heard the screams.
Wait, we only have one library. What's the other one?
I don't know. It says March 2004 correction. Although there were a couple of R's, no one was ever murdered there. There have, however,
How
been
can you be so
several.
nonchalant about that?
Uh,
Although there were a couple, it's like,
yeah, It was like no one was ever murdered. There have, however, been several suicides on campus. Which, yep. Oh, this one is the theater. Several definitive accounts of Mary, the ghost of the theater, exist in the archives of magazine, and it happened in the published history of the Orpheum. The ghost of a little girl, Mary, haunts this theater. She has a favorite seat during performances. Some people believe that she is the ghost of a girl who died when the original or burned, but no one was reported to have been killed. And others believe she was killed near the street. She is not a malicious ghost, but actually very shy and enjoys the playing of the organ, where she has appeared several times. Now, everybody who lives here kind of knows about about the ghost that haunts the organ, and that she's actually very shy. She just don't be popping out like that, and I'm like, I get it. You get like a lot of people that come to you that are just like, show us, and then you're just like,
no, dog, I'm good.
There's a lot of ones in, which is very weird.
I mean, isn't there one about there's that last train to it or something like that? I assume that was just a place where trains go and explode. I don't know. Most of my like history is based off of old monkey songs. Damn it.
There's a lot. Wait, there's one in Auburn Park. It says if you park your car by the lake in Auburn Park, the blue lady is supposed to rise out of the lake and walk towards your car.
Oh my god. You know what I'm thinking when I... Oh my god, damn it. It's
what?
the lady of the lake.
It's the lady of the lake.
Where's the HOA when you need them?
Honestly?
All you gotta do to appease her is just drive a bunch of cars into the lake.
You know what? That be like, I have the perfect solution for you. Park your car by the lake.
Don't park it. You gotta ramp it into the lake. That's how you appease her. That's all she wants. I've seen this before. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good.
I love that. Okay. One more thing, and then we can close out the beautiful podcast, because I didn't know we were going to stay on paranormal this long. But paranormal is so fun to talk about. It's scary. It gets your brain thinking. You get paranoid about stuff.
It's tied into history too, which is always kind of interesting in its own way, especially local history.
Oh, definitely. I 1000% agree. So, I have made a segment called "Can You See Where I'm Coming From?" Can you see where I'm coming from, or do you see where I'm coming from? Still working on the title, but it's the premise is there. I'm gonna look up these photos and I'm going to send them in the Discord. Let's start out pretty simple. Hopefully, well, for me it's simple. I don't need criticism, right? but I do need you to understand where I'm coming from.
You gotta say it with more conviction.
You're gonna see where I'm coming from. Okay, so these are people that I think are pretty hot, and I'm going to try to convince you why I think they're hot. Number one. Number one, Ghostface. Here's the thing.
No. I get Ghostface. I mean, that's simple enough. A lot of
Yeah.
people like Ghostface.
I mean, the actors who played it, plus the jeez, help me, the embodiment of someone kind of being crazy, also being hot, and like, I don't know, I can't really explain it, but I need you to see, like, do you know where I'm coming from? Like, with how just a hot Ghostface is. Like, put the murder aside, right? Is this not a hot man?
Yeah.
All I can think of is Scary Movie with Doofy.
But like, okay.
Hey, to be fair, at the very end, a spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen the end of the original Scary Movie after 20-something years. Holy shit, I'm old.
Probably Susenshi, but
oh man, oh no, then I don't know if I want to say it.
Go ahead. I still watch it anyway.
It's
Yeah.
Turns out Doofy is the killer, but it turns out like this entire time, like in the movie, he's talking about like I think he ends up like masturbating with a vacuum cleaner or something like that.
Yes, he does. He absolutely does.
But at the end of the movie, like nobody was sure it was him except for one character. And then as he's walking, because he has like this weird like a limp and stuff like that, he starts like walking normally, and he's got this weird like overbite that he takes out and like mustache, and the dude's actually really good looking. It was a really good reveal. I'll give him that. Like that was like, damn guys.
I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot that he was decent looking by the end of it.
Oh, he was the entire time, but it was like in the last like one. Well, he was the entire time, but he was wearing like kind of fake prosthetics to make himself not look that way, and then he takes them off at the end of the movie. And it's like,
true.
dude, wow, okay, you're kind of hot.
Oh my gosh.
Right? I just don't understand it. Okay, this one's gonna be a little harder to explain. I don't know his name, but I can. His name is
Oh god.
Guhin.
Oh my god.
And he's from Beastars.
Stars thing, like Jesus Christ.
Look, don't question me, Ernest. Tesla, can you see it?
Yeah, and I know why. It's the frickin' scars over the eye.
See, you get me.
No.
Okay, no. Let me convince you why. Imagine, right? You don't even have to imagine that he's like a panda, right?
It's too late now.
Attitude,
I already imagined him as a panda.
You realize that pandas are like notorious for not like wanting to get it on, right?
Yes, but in my mind, I don't want to finish that statement.
Don't you dare! Oh my gosh!
It's the scars. You don't have to justify it. It's the scars. I mean, Yamcha from Dragon Ball Z was real good looking, and that was because of the scars.
Was he? Oh, hold on, wait, because that's probably
what?
gonna be the next one.
No, Alice.
Yes.
Go touch some grass.
I've touched grass, motherfucker. Listen to me. All right.
Oh my god.
That man, he gives off mob boss vibes. He does. That man would shoot somebody for me and then make me pasta afterwards. That's just how it would happen.
Oh, Italian? Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
wait, what type of pasta?
You know what? It wouldn't even matter. I would take anything. This man already killed for me. I think I'll be fine with just regular pasta.
Lasagna.
Oh man,
Oh,
could
God,
you imagine?
No, why'd you do that to me? Now all I can think of is Big Titty Goth Garfield.
Oh no.
No! Oh my God! You haven't even said big. I can't speak.
I can't think of lasagna anymore without feeling funny down below.
Oh no.
Hold on, I'm trying to look up Big Titty Goth Garfield.
I mean, all you have to do is just look up, spicy, and then just type in Garfield.
Oh my.
Okay, so have I showed you? I've showed you. You've seen Spicy Back Pain. It's the guy that does drag that looks really hot.
Oh my god, I just typed in Spicy Backpack Garfield, and one of them is a clip of him in the costume.
Yes, please send that because I'll also do the one. I'll also look at it, the photo that started it all.
You
Oh,
know,
actually, you know what? I have him on Twitter. Let me look him up that way.
Yeah.
Alice,
Yes.
you're talking about that panda, but remember what you said about that lion?
Yeah, the lion can get it too. All right, I
Oh my
don't.
god.
Listen, okay, so I sent it to you. This was when Tesla showed me this. We had just gone out to Olive Garden, like last night.
What?
Right.
Did you see it?
Oh, I wish Italy was a real place.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Let me
That's
let me go
crazy.
through the timeline real quick and see if I can find it.
Artist is out of
It-
hand.
it's illegal. That's the only way to describe it. It is one. Yeah, there we go. I could do. Which one would you rather? The one that's a little bit brighter, but he kind of looks like Snooky, or the one that's a lot oranger?
Definitely the orange one. Give
Okay.
him real Garfield vibes.
I don't know. Maybe I'll post it in. There you go. Have fun with that.
Oh my god. Damn. Is that a she or he?
That's a he.
Oh shit, he's hot. Fuck.
I know. We are all on the same page.
Damn.
But like no, because also I saw this and I also thought of like Claudine Wolf. This is giving me major like wolf vibes. I don't know if you know what I mean, but like
It's actually giving me like more of a emo slash scene vibe type of person.
well, I mean it is big. It is big titty goth Garfield. So also, let's talk about that one.
Yeah, the lion I was talking about.
Look now in the anime, he is actually in a gang. Could tear me up. Period. Oh,
Man, Aslan got on some hard times after Narnia fell apart.
not Narnia.
Damn. Narnia?
He started doing drugs.
Was
Just
it
got real bad.
Alistar or what was his name?
Okay, so there's like multiple lions, but like this is one I found that I thought was attractive, and I think the other one I found attractive had a scar on his eye. I'm not gonna talk about it, but this one's his name is Free, and I'm like, I could be free with you, baby. Like,
I can't stand you right now.
but can you see where I'm coming from?
No.
Come on.
No, I'm not attracted to animals.
I'm not attracted to animals either, okay? Don't make it sound like I'm just attracted to animals, alright? That's not even how it goes. What I am attracted to is men.
Yeah, well, whatever you're showing now, it says otherwise. So
I don't really care for the pose. I think it doesn't work.
It probably doesn't work for him, right? But there's
Plus, I mean,
something about it.
he's sticking his junkle area forward, and I'm seeing no definition at all. I see the pleat where the zipper should go, but I ain't seen nothing there. Maybe a little bit by the leg, but that could be like the Luigi situation. Like, I don't know.
maybe his little
Bro,
thing is like
look.
somewhere else, but there.
Oh my god, no, because I just saw another picture and he also has 3 scars on his same eye.
Mhm.
I love it.
Ours.
I'm gonna send that picture too. You're gonna understand where I'm coming from,
No,
right?
I'm not.
And also, look, I hate to bring game theory in this, but we all know, like, Matt Pat did the math. Luigi's fucking packing, dude.
I don't disagree with that.
Shishigumi.
Are we
Okay, I'm
agreeing?
sorry, but that picture of him, it just makes him look like he's going, "Hey guy."
He looks like no. He looks like Elvis Presley.
He's got.
Oh!
You're right. He's all shook up. Whoa. He's a hunk of burning love.
He is, okay, but not in that way. Please.
Hunk of burning love.
Okay, I think we could all get behind this one. I think we could partially get behind this one, okay? And if we can't, somebody's got problems. Now, look at that.
I can kind of see it. Like, let me rephrase that. I definitely can see it, but I'm just getting kind of like reconstituted Joker vibes at this point. Leto Joker.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Like, who doesn't like insane men?
Uh, Trust me,
Also,
there's plenty.
Susenshi, this is the one I was talking about. That was like the reskin that they did for him on like Valentine's Day. Oh my god,
That is elaborate.
that is also hot for me personally. Come on, packing, dude. That's just how it is.
It's all about that pack in life, ain't it?
Not all the time. They don't have to be. Apparently, all they have to have is 3 scars on their eye.
I wonder what you'd think about one of my favorite guys, and he's got a scar on his face.
Probably would fall in love. Straight to the point. You know what I mean?
If I even mention where he's from, there's a real good chance that you're gonna be like, "Yeah, oh my god, there's a magic card of him. Oh fuck yeah, I need to get that."
Okay. Yes. Wait. If I think it. If I, wait. Where are they from?
If I say where they're from, you're gonna know immediately.
No, because if you say who I'm thinking about, I'm
Who
gonna
do you think I'm
cry.
talking about, Matt? There's a magic card about them, so that gives you a hint.
No, because I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in our. I'm gonna put it in our chat, and if I find out that's who it is, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
Oh, that's a good picture of him, but it doesn't have the damn scar.
Sorry, guys. I just came back. What did I miss? Oh,
Well-
fucking shit.
Did you see Trickster?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tesla says that he knows, he knows of, or
The character that I like that usually has a scar, but I'm not seeing it on like most of
Okay.
the pictures anymore.
so he said there is a magic card that he thinks that I'll really like because the dude has a scar.
Oh no,
And
no, no,
I'm
no! There's a
going-
magic card of him out there.
Of
That's
him.
that's the hint. I want the card.
Okay, I'm going to post a picture. If it is this person, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Dude, the trickster is so hot. Let me just fawn over him right now.
Okay, I'm sending it right now. Is that who you were talking about?
Oh my fucking god.
No,
It wasn't?
no.
I was about to say.
God.
I was
'Cause,
about
like,
to
he's-
fucking say.
He's hot, but not in the way of like.
I might be. I'll find a good picture of him and then just send it either way. But I'm kind of mad because I'm thinking I'm putting 2 different depictions of this character together.
Cause
should-
like, what's up?
I guess I shouldn't say character, but you'll see here in a moment. I don't
Oh,
know.
God.
I don't know if I can send you the high res link, but
That's fine.
Wait,
but,
Tesla, do you also play MTG? Oh, that's,
I'm more of
that's
a.
nice.
I haven't in a while, and I'm more of a collector. But yeah, like I have an older brother. He's 3 years older than I am, and one of our childhood friends got into Magic in like beta or unlimited, like the first 3 sets. So I started playing. Like I remember playing with alpha cards and stuff like that, alpha and beta cards.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Um,
Okay, I don't want to say this to make you feel old. Okay. Wasn't that in the 90s?
1993.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Uh,
I didn't want to make you feel old. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get the.
Nah, I don't
The,
think it's going to. I mean, you can copy the link and look at it, but it might have to pull up.
Oh,
Oh,
my.
there it is. Yeah.
God.
You know,
Oh my
I would
god.
actually, to be fair, that's the reason why I'm like, I don't know if I want to call him a character. He was a real person.
he is?
Yeah, Shah Dune from Romance of Three Kingdoms, Dynasty Warriors, and stuff like that.
Oh.
No way! Are you serious?
Yeah, he was and in certain depictions of him, he actually has a scar as well. What ended up happening, the reason why he has the eye patch was he got shot in the eye with an arrow and refused to get off the battlefield, so he ripped it at the arrow and his eye out and allegedly ate it and then went on fighting.
That's what you call a
Until
strong man.
dragged him off because of blood loss.
Damn.
But like he's kind of hot. Like I see it.
But yeah, he normally I've seen depictions of him with a scar, so that's why I was like, oh, I gotta show you. I gotta see if I can find one of him with a scar.
Good God.
Damn. That's a hot.
And then, yeah, there is a Magic the Gathering card, which makes sense because they did a Three Kingdoms set, and I have 3 of the cards from that set. So, and they're super duper expensive, which pisses me off.
Okay, no, because let me also show you a guy. Like, I really, really, really like this guy and this man's a complete lunatic, totally insane. But I love him in the game Yakuza. Oh my God. This man.
I can kind of see it.
Does things. You know what? I think we're learning. I just have a type. Weird, broken men with a scar. I think that's it. But he's oh my God, he is so hot. To me, like, can you see it? Can you see where I'm coming from? It's just hot. And then there is, like, Kazuma Kiryu. Ugh, that man, fine. To me.
Yeah, I can see that as well.
Bam. Look at that. Like, I just,
Brow line and jawline.
Brow line, jawline.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, I think you're right.
You don't got the scar.
Look, it doesn't matter. Look, he's carried trauma. He's a broken man. I can fix him. Don't even worry about it. Okay, is there any, because I don't want to make this just about me, right? Is there any people that you think are like top tier hot, or some people that you think are like questionable and you want our opinion? If so, put it in the chat. Like, I gotta know.
I'm pretty open about that type of stuff, so.
True, but I don't think Susenchi knows. I know, but like, I don't think Susenchi knows.
What? Are you talking? You want me to mention like angel dust and stuff?
Yeah, like you'll like.
I had a feeling angel dust was the one you were like, you gotta say it. You gotta say it.
It's like, I'm not pressuring you, but I'm pressuring you.
Yeah. So I guess that's my fun fact is I don't believe in absolutes pretty much. So anything like 100% pure distilled blah 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 blah. I don't believe in that. I think it can't really exist as such. One of my 15% is angel dust. Like, it's like I'm 85% straight. I identify as straight, but man, there's something about angel dust that.
Do you see it, Susenchi?
Oh God, I can send it. I can send a good picture. That's clean.
I love how you're also trying to outdo me. I'm just like trying to send a picture, and you're like, no, you worm. Here's a better one.
And then, of course, like, Alistair's in this weird spot for me because I'm like, I think he's too cool for me to find attractive.
No, because let me also bring up someone since we're since we're talking about this. I don't know where stalking came from, and I don't want that to be associated with my name. I don't want you to think I'm a stalker, but there's something about this one that really seals the deal for me.
Well, I should also send this one because the super, super unfairly good cosplay of him. Oh, Stolas, yeah. And
Stolas is
not the original picture of Stolas, the one where he's like, looks like a standard owl that's on like meth. Or Malthus.
Look, we're not gonna look. Malthus brought you joy. Stolas can do the same thing.
Stolas brings me joy as well, but yeah, he's actually just super cool as a character.
Yeah, he's also very hot.
Boom. Oh, is that why you want the Darwin to cosplay him?
What? No. Wait a minute. The Darwin was gonna cosplay Stolas? I thought he was gonna cosplay Alan Stolas.
He was thinking about it because he actually likes Stolas as a character.
Tesla, don't be putting words in my mouth right now, alright? I thought you were gonna cosplay Angel Dust, and Darwin was gonna cosplay Alistair, and then I was gonna have this hot hunk of owl by myself, right? That's how it was supposed to be.
Yeah. So there's the
That's how
cosplay as well, which normally I'm not huge on Angel Dust cosplays for whatever reason, but yeah, that one is just well done.
no, I can see like seals the deal. It's amazing. The jewels, the contacts, like everything. Also, I should mention Tesla. I don't know if you're gonna get pretty stoked about this. I have every piece of my cosplay outfit now. Every piece,
Oh yeah.
all of it. And so now I'm gonna put it together. Not tonight, obviously, but I'm gonna put it together and I'm gonna see where it takes me. But like seeing this and like how do you get your face to look so clean and clear? Like how do you do that?
A lot of practice. Like
That's
I mean,
true.
Spicy didn't start doing it until very recent, well, relatively recently, and I mean, he does 3, 4, 5 hours to get his makeup on. So it's like it takes practice and a lot of time. But yeah, I can.
That's true. It's true.
Getting back to the point, it's like I can definitely see like Stolas. I can see why. Plus, after watching all of Hell of a Boss, like
No,
I mean,
because
his
that
personality does it too. Because I like his personality. He's not perfect.
no, for sure. And a lot of people in like Hell of a Boss and Husband Hotel, they're not perfect people. They have humanistic problems, and I think that's what makes it so relatable as a show and why it popped off the way that it did. Because I'm really into like adult cartoons.
Sorry,
So like
I just got back.
we talked about someone that Tessa liked, which is Angel Dust, and then I said, "Here's a picture," and he said, "No, let me do better." So he outdid me by 2 amazing photos, and then I said this bird was hot. You're caught up.
Oh wow!
Just leave it like that. Let the audience wonder. It's like Tweety Bird.
Please. They're just like she likes birds. At first she liked the lion, the panda, and now a bird. And it's like I don't want to talk about it. That is the motion of what's happened. So no, because like, and I remember watching it, and I was just so in love with it. I was like, there's something about this that's just like it's very relatable. It's very like even though it's about hell and demons, it's very humanistic in a way. And I was like, there's something about it, I really like it. And then when I started to like, it wasn't until very later on that I had forgotten about it because like after the pilot, they just for me like I didn't hear much about it after that. And I was like, damn, like it got a lot of views. I don't understand why it's not being very successful with like all the other stuff. And that's when I went to go back to the channel, and that's when I found like Vidsy Pop, and that's when I started watching Hell of a Boss, and I was just like, this is it. And also I really got into, because I think what reminded me to go back to that channel was Brandon Rogers is a very old, I wouldn't say a very old YouTuber, but he's a very OG like YouTuber. He started doing this back in 2010, 2011, and he is the voice of Blitzo or Blitz. And I was like, oh, well, I'm a supporter of him, and I just want to support him, and I ended up loving it so much more than I thought I would. And I'm still waiting on that finale. Like, where is it?
Excuse me, Luna? Yeah.
I love how I'm pouring my passion out, and you're like, no. Main star, Luna. But no, Luna is actually, I get it.
That's all I have to say.
No, but do you? No, because you do too now. You're with me in the boat of animals.
No, not for me.
No. You haven't seen Luna.
No, I'm talking about the animal.
When I find something that's has humanistic qualities in an animal, you're gonna get it. But like, look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, Luna does assume the shape of a human more than once.
Yes, that is true. Let me show you like humanistic form. Give me.
Cosplayers of her at the convention. Oh my lord.
Were they hot?
Oh my lord.
He said, "Oh my lord."
No, because I love that. Do you have, Susenji, do you have anyone that you would like to say is like very questionable that you like?
I don't think so.
You don't have any questionable person.
To be fair, I don't even consider Angel Dust questionable. It's like, no, like I said, I'm pretty open about it, but people are kind of surprised by Angel Dust and Alistair, so.
I
It's
get
a human form, by the way. There was a cosplay.
That's hot.
Yeah, she's hot.
Speaking of also Tesla, Susenchi, would you like to tell him what you're cosplaying as when we go?
Oh, did you already tell him yours?
Yes, I did. He
Okay.
has
He's
been
kept yours on under wraps this entire time, so.
politely. He has been on my ass about perfecting
I
in the
am.
nicest way possible.
I would prefer to say that I've just been encouraging.
Yeah, passive aggressive courage.
Oh my gosh.
Encouragement.
I am San. Is that what's her name?
Yes.
San from Princess Mononoke.
Oh my god. It's
Oh yeah,
hold on.
yeah. I've seen. Oh damn. Darwin's gonna like that.
Oh.
No! Oh my god. Okay, let's also talk about that. Tesla tried to rat me out.
Oh,
Tesla
no.
tried to rat my ass out. I was talking about how Stolas was very hot. Stolas, the owl.
The owl.
Yeah. Sent you a picture. He's an owl. I don't know what to tell you. You just be an owl. Let me send it again.
You know.
This one.
This dude.
I don't want to hear it from you, okay? Tesla straight up goes, "Oh, is that why you wanted Darwin to cosplay him?" And I said, "No, that's not what I said. I thought Darwin was going to cosplay Alistair. Also, we should have, you know what we should do? We should also have Darwin on here too.
Yeah.
We should do that too, though, where it's like friends versus friends. We'll ask like a question, and then like we'll see who knows like more.
Oh.
That'll be so fun.
Yeah, you know what? That'd be fun.
I will contact Darwin and come off passive aggressive and be like, "Listen here,
I
you
feel
don't
like,
know me.
No,
I don't know
like,
you.
The
Get on my
Tesla and Darwin are like smart asses for some reason. Just
They're
saying.
polite. I don't think no.
Keep in mind, like my dad had power of attorney over him for 1 year, so it's like we were legally brothers for a year.
And like, there's no stronger bond than a brother bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when the two of them are. We shared a room together because poor, and the funny thing is
Understandable.
that we wouldn't talk to each other even though we're like 3-4 feet away. We would message each other over AIM.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. AIM. I haven't heard of that for so long.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. No, but
By
I
the way,
genuinely-
this is the Stolas she's talking about.
Oh.
No, it's not.
I can get it.
Tesla, don't you rat me out?
Girl, you want him to cosplay as this thing?
No. He tried to
The
say
one above it, technically. That's the same. It's the same. It's the same.
Is he tall? Is he a giant or something?
Or
What?
6'5".
He could be 13 feet tall. We don't know.
He's
Daddy's
about
stepping.
6'4", he's
Anyways,
about 6'4", 6'5".
Huh?
Which is why it was funny that my dad, who's 5'1", would go around calling him his, it's like, oh, this is all my three boys. And then one time somebody genuinely asked me, it's like, because my dad's 5'1", Darwin's 6'4", and somebody asked me, it's like, did your mom cheat on your dad?
That's
I
crazy.
thought it was hilarious as all get out. So did my parents.
okay, so no, well, what was happening was that like we have to see. I don't think I've texted Darwin ever, which bad of me. I don't know.
Yeah, he's in some
don't-
of our videos.
Oh no, for sure. I've seen him. I've talked to him before, but like messaging
That voice.
That
Oh my
shit.
god, he's got a deep voice.
Oh,
he's good at he's good at nice deep voice.
okay.
He's done a little bit of voice acting.
That's true. What has
Probably
he been?
deeper
in?
than ours.
Yeah. Let's. Oh my god, could you imagine?
Dude,
Could you imagine?
if we did like Japanese voice acting, girl.
He's done
I will. Here's the thing. I will get weak in the knees if I hear a man just like with a deep voice speaking Japanese. Like it's automatically like weak in the knees moment. Like
he can speak Japanese. I think he's conversational in it, but he did a little bit of testing for characters from Blizzard because he worked for Blizzard for a while.
really.
And then he ended up in a game called Back in 1995, which he was hired by one of our high school friends who was the director of voice, like the voice director pretty much for like that game. So he's in that game right now. And I think he's in
Like-
one or two other things. What about What about Mount? What about him? What about him in chat?
I'm down there for Malthus.
I'm good.
Malthus is that sweet boyfriend, would take me on like flight rides and just be like, he would kind of like, nose dive down and I'd be kind of scared and I'd hold on to him, and turns out he would let me go gently and just straight up headbutt the ground.
Are we talking about this crow right here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you're telling me his ass gonna dive down with his beak slowly?
Look, he can do it fast, he can do it slow, essentially, it doesn't even matter. Like, I know.
Girl,
and
you know
then,
how
like,
strong of a beak of a bird?
We're gonna fly together.
That man gonna
He's going
clock your head.
No, we're gonna fly together. I might be on the back, or he might be carrying me with his big, manly crow arms.
And his little hand shovel in his pocket. Ready to look for troubles.
No, because here's the thing. He could either bury a dead body, or he could pick me flowers. And he knows
flowers and worms.
No, here's the thing. He knows hydrangeas are my favorite, and he know they come in bushes, and he will give me bushes, and I will plant them in my house, and we will live happily ever after in a big-ass house. Because no average house could fit the size of Malthus, all right? I will not be judged at this courtroom right now.
I mean, you are.
To be fair, Malthus is he's got 40 legions of demons under his command, so he's a high-ranking demon.
Yeah, see? Even hotter.
No.
He's I'm telling you, it all runs back to the mafia boss.
You're not really convincing me at all.
The best part about all this is we tied it all back into paranormal.
Yeah. I mean, that's how this episode works.
You're not convincing me at all.
I think you're just bummed out about the face. I really think you are. I don't think you're looking at his
arms,
other qualities.
I'm looking at his goddamn quality. Like, look at that. There ain't shit happening.
Oh my god, don't be mean. He's got a lot going for him.
What?
It's a girl with angel wings. That doesn't compute.
That ain't me shit.
I'm just gonna say you're picky.
I am very picky. I can say that. I have high standards.
No, because let it be 2D anime men, bro, you would be drooling on the floor right now.
Oh yeah. 2Ds? Anime men? Oh girl. Hell yeah. Never existed.
Excuse me? What was that first thing you said?
Yeah, 2D.
Oh, I thought you said titties, anime men, and I was like,
No.
I was like,
Cowboy Bebop has one.
Titties or anime men?
Anime character with titties.
Oh my god, wait, like
male character. Male character
with boobs.
You know who has one? Alice.
Who?
Deadly Sins.
What? Who has boobs on Seven Deadly Sins?
Dude, your man.
There you go. What about him? Susanji?
Oh no, I'm good.
Oh, that's even better.
That's Malthus from Castlevania.
And he will be
watched
mine.
Castlevania? The one with the vampire and two hunters? Is that what we're talking about?
Well, there's also a video game, so...
Yeah, I think it's from the video game series.
Oh, oops.
But the only thing he's missing his little shovel.
Yeah,
no.
But you know he's got that shovel packed.
Nope.
Come on.
Nope.
Look at that chest.
Yeah, he needs some chapstick and lotion. I mean, he's like ashy as fuck, I'll say that.
Chapstick and lotion? No, he doesn't. He is a well-hydrated man. And you want to know how I can tell you that? Because no sane person does not sweat in hell. Everybody sweats in hell. That man is hydrated. Dehydratedly hydrated.
That doesn't give the fact that he's ashy as hell.
He's not ashy, he's sweaty.
Okay, whatever you say.
Are you gonna deny me that you don't sweat in hell?
I haven't been to hell yet. We'll see later.
You're like, I'm gonna visit there in 2 more months. No, but like, I know. Trust me. And then he's got these little ankle bracelets. That's kind of hot.
Dude, because I had ankle bracelets when I was little.
Okay, and you were probably also a crow when you were little.
Fuck that. No.
You're like trauma, please.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, but also let me bring up one more man, and then we can kind of cut it out. Or
Yeah,
cut it after
I
the.
gotta get going to the store and get started on streaming here.
Oh
Oh
snap.
shit! I totally forgot. Uh,
All right.
now I totally forgot we were having so much fun. Well, I was having fun. I don't know about you guys. I was having the time of my life right now.
No, I'm trying to fix up my mom's pedicure, so
But that doesn't. You could still say you had fun.
yeah, I had fun.
Okay, I'm not forcing you to say that, but I am. Okay, this is part one of this man.
That's what
The reason
I
why
was talking about, Escanor. Big titty community.
he's in the big titty committee, all right, and I'm fine with that. You would think he's an itty bitty titty man. No, he is. He got tiggle bitties right there. He starts out like a skinny, shy man, but whenever he gets like angry, he's like the sin of pride. That man. And I know Tesla's gonna
1,
come back
2,
with
3,
the with the,
4, 5,
with the
6,
jawline
7, 8.
line.
Oh, dude, he got 8 packs. No, 9.
He got whatever I want.
Fucking hate you.
Whatever he has, I want it.
Yeah, he is hot though.
I think he's really hot. I really do. I think he's like genuinely fucking mega hot. And that's my opinion, but like
I like Bond though.
Bond's hot.
Casper
You know?
Milk Toast on steroids, which I'm fine with.
He what?
Oh my god. That's okay. Screw me because I just made a real deep cut reference there.
No, like I didn't hear it. It kinda
I said he looks like Casper Milk Toast, but on steroids.
Oh.
Okay, I know Casper.
No, it's not the friendly ghost.
Oh, well, whoops.
Yeah, like I said, I just made a real deep reference without without thinking.
No, but it's okay because somebody out there will get it and they'll be like, "Damn, I like this guy."
Yeah, Casper Milk Toast. That's what he looks like.
Oh my god, he's kind of right.
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a little bit of inspiration behind that.
I don't want to hear a goddamn word from either of you. That's not what he looks like.
Oh my god, he looks just like him.
But honestly, I would marry this man because he seems like he has very good life insurance, and I'm pretty sure that
Are you
once he dies,
fucking kidding me? So when he dies, you get all the
I'm
goddamn money?
Yeah, and that sounds pretty shitty of me, but like, you know, you'd get where I was coming from.
Yeah,
Would
but
you
also
want
I need you to
pregnancy?
share.
Oh, what is
That's
that?
the character from Cowboy Bebop.
Oh my god! Hey.
That makes me question my entire life.
That's Grencia. Is his name.
That is hot.
Did she or
another
he
name.
has titties? What?
Yeah, and then that scene right there, like Faye barges in, ready to kill him.
So he is a she?
I don't remember the story of how he got the boobs. It's been a while.
Oh my
You're like, I
god.
don't know, we got tits, but they're there. Oh,
I
because that's
question my
crazy.
sexuality
He's
now.
got,
I'm questioning my
like
entire
he has
life.
gynecomastia, which is males growing breast tissue.
Oh.
And he was inspired. The style playing of the sax is highly inspired by the Crying Game sax scene, which has I believe, a transgender main character, won like an Oscar or something like that back in the '90s.
What's this?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what's his character name again?
Grencia, Grencia.
Alright, I'm gonna have to do research purposes.
Grencia Mars Elijah.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna text the Darwin, be very passive aggressive, and just be like, "Hey, would you like to be in a part 2 of a podcast?" Actually, Tesla, I might leave that up to you because he will think of me weird and be like, "What the fuck this is?" And then it's gonna talk to you and be like, "Yeah, some weird person texted me talking about a podcast."
No, he knows both of you.
Oh, he does? Wait,
what?
how does
I'm
How
barely
does-
in the community,
When you guys
guys.
were back in January, when you guys went to that seafood joint with like the Christian people behind you, and you were live streaming that, he was over here helping me.
Oh
wait,
my
wait,
And we were
god.
chatting with you guys for about an hour with y'all on camera.
Oh, you mean the
wait,
fraternity boys?
Yeah.
The fraternity boys was at it was a spicy chicken place, and then the other one was the seafood place.
Well, whichever one had the frat boys or whatever they were, all dressed up nice.
They were not dressed nice. They were dressed the same. Let's get it right, man.
Okay.
Let's not give them
Quote, unquote, nice.
individualism and credit.
Quote unquote nice. So
True. We can't judge a book by its cover. We can just judge the book.
You know, I'm barely in the community, and I'm like the background.
Yeah, and I am the forefront. I am the face of this operation, and I really wish it was the other way around because I don't know. I wanted to leave suspense. My face ain't that great on a billboard.
Mine ain't either. I mean, shit.
You know, if that were true, people would be hitting on me, not you. Okay? But that's not how it works, is it? They all up on you like a pack of dogs.
Well, we'll leave that in another podcast, okay?
For the first episode. Okay, but yes.
You guys go check out his stream, and I'm gonna leave it down below in the description, and I will.
We're gonna leave it below in the description, but also Tesla, if you have any platforms you would like to shout out, your Instagram, your Titter, oh god, your Instagram, your Twitter, your Twitch, anything
Send
that
it
you want
to
to like
us.
shout out.
like the YouTube, just youtube.com, Scientistssay. For Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Scientistssay. I am going to eventually. I have an Instagram account, but I haven't uploaded anything yet, which I'll.
Oh my
get around to
god!
next weeks.
What?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute! You didn't even tell us your Instagram account.
Yeah, because I don't have anything up on it yet.
Well, no, no. We should be following you already.
Yeah.
I don't even remember my name on it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'll send it to y'all like tomorrow.
Today.
No, because it'll be tomorrow your time by the time I'm done streaming. So.
Okay, all right, but I will text you a reminder text. I love how you said like I have an Instagram and we both dogged the shit out of you. We weren't trying to, but like we're very passionate, and you know, we're passionate. We want to support you, and if I'm not one of your first supporters, I will come to your house. That's just how it is. That's law.
I'll hack to your computer and PS4 or whatever you got too.
Okay. You're gonna find some weird shit,
and that's okay.
All right. I mean, that's a whole Pandora's box right there.
So when we do eventually have your Instagram, we will put the Instagram in the description below. Do you have a Twitter?
Do as well. Let me pull it up real quick. I was on it, and then I'm just like not at the moment. At the Tesla OG.
At the Tesla OG, and do you have Facebook or anything? I gotta ask. Some people
I don't really do anything with Facebook anymore, so there's no point for that one.
Okay.
And that's fine with me.
Wait, no. Did he shout out his Twitter? I mean, Twitch.
Yes, Twitch. Twitch.tv/Scientistssay.
Yep. I'll leave all that in the description, guys, and I gotta edit everything.
Yeah, have fun with that. At least it's audio, mostly audio, so.
Yeah. Okay, but thank you so much for watching. We will see you. It might not be next episode, but hopefully sometime soon we will get a part 2 with partners in crime asking questions. Will they get it right? We'll never know. Oh man, we'll see you from there and have more guests. Hopefully, anyone who says yes, anyone who says yes to us, you're automatically on the show.
Yep.
Thank you so much. We love you all.
See y'all later.
Auf Wiedersehen.